Hey, I'm Kristen Dickson, and I work for Lincoln County Schools at North Lincoln Middle School. This is me.
Beyond the numbers, scores, grades, and wins and losses, Lincoln County Schools desires to showcase real people, local families, real struggles, successes, and real stories that are part of our own untold story. This is a great place to work, learn, play, and grow, and we want our community to see the strength from our own. We are #LCS Strong to the Core. So Kristen, I've known you I thought about it this other day, for almost 15 years. I've seen your family expand, I've seen you change jobs, and I've also remembered the day that I heard that you had something happen to you. Talk about what life event happened to you within the last couple of years.
Back in 2017, I was diagnosed with breast cancer. It was invasive ductal carcinoma, stage 1. I think my biggest concern was that I wasn't going to survive it, but they said I had a 95% survival rate, so it was okay.
When I came into your room for this interview, I noticed you had a quote on the wall in the hallway, and it says, "If it doesn't challenge you, it won't change you." How has cancer challenged you and changed you?
Cancer was challenging mentally. It was never physically, I was never hurt, but it's just an emotional roller coaster. Mentally, you just become stronger. You almost toughen your heart a little for it because you never know what's going to come from it.
You think about, where you draw inspiration. It comes from a lot of different places for people, but where did your inspiration come from during your treatments?
Wow, that's a tough question. Everywhere. I think it initially started with my family. They were super supportive. They are always at my doctor's appointments. I never had to go by myself. We ended up with a binder that I was able to just keep everything with. And then the school was great. They did t-shirts and bracelets and fundraisers and raffles, and it was everywhere. I can't thank everybody enough, because I never expected any of it, but it all just fell into place.
I still have my bracelet, by the way.
Oh.
So thinking about, you've got kids now, and you had kids during this time. One was about 9 and one was about 7 during this event. So what do you want your kids to remember about you going through this life event that you want them to draw inspiration and strength from?
I want them to know that you can't ever give up. It was something that happened, and we pushed through it, and that you can't ever look at the negative part of it. You always have to think about the positive part, because I'm still here and I'm able to hang out with them every day and see them grow up. And they really didn't understand it, even though they thought they did. So just being positive for them and seeing that you can get through anything. You can do anything for a year.
Do you think you're strong?
Sometimes. Sometimes. Emotionally, no, I don't. I think I hide it well. But physically, yes. It wasn't a physical battle for me. Surgery was tough, and that was hard. Surgery was really hard. But it was only for a short period of time. So it's, you can do anything. You can do anything.
What do you want the staff of North Lincoln Middle to know when they see this video? From your words to them, what do you want still to say to the staff that were here during that time?
I want to thank them. I don't think that, I was thinking about that when you had asked me earlier about just how grateful I am, and like the overwhelming support that I had at this school. it was never expected, but it was very much appreciated. I really do love them, and I've seen relationships change because of it. Like, I'm closer to people that I normally wouldn't have talked to or been in contact with as much, just for different grade levels or whatever. But they're so sweet. Like, they really are a family.
So when your students, you teach 6th grade, when your students see this video, what do you want them to take from your story? Since they weren't here when you experienced it, what do you want them to get from what you've experienced?
I don't even think they need to know that I had cancer. It's in the past, and I've overcome it, and I feel like they can't ever give up, and they always have to push to do, even though it might be hard sometimes. They got to keep pushing, because there's somebody out there that needs them.
Good job.
Okay, thanks. Thank you for letting me share a small part of my story. I am proud to be part of #LCS Strong to the Core.